Okay, guys, hopefully you're getting something out of the videos I'm making. This one deals with how to factor monomials. And the thing I want to remind you of, guys, is what I'm going to show you is right there, okay? When you see this little page or with a corner bent over on it, that means those are notes that you could take advantage of. And I want you to see that in case you notice. Again, if you want to skip these videos, see the arrows there? That means they're videos. You can. Don't bore yourself with the videos unnecessarily, right? Focus on the notes. Focus on the practice problems, as you can see as I moved up the screen right there. Okay? So, bottom line, these are the things I want you to focus on. Look for the little pencil symbol. Those are your practice problems. Look for the notes. Now, the notes are actually kind of cool if you haven't come across them yet. For example, here's the beginning of the notes on factoring monomials. Okay? And it looks sort of like a textbook in a way. And here they're trying to explain to you that there are multiple ways you could factor 8x5, right? There are multiple ways to break it down, okay? And that's what factoring is all about, breaking it into smaller pieces, okay? But what's really cool is they give you practice problems, so as you're going through the notes, they're making sure you understand the notes. So, for example, we have good old Andre here, taking 20x to the 6. Let's test it out. Isn't 2 times 10, 20? X times x5. Remember, that's 1. That is. So Andre is right. Ahmet breaks it down a little differently. He does 4 times 5. And then x3 times x3 is x6. So Ahmet's right there. And then Andrew here decides to go 20 times 1 for 20. And x2 times x3. X2 times x3 is x5, isn't it? So notice the only two that are right, I would go ahead and I would click on Andre, right? And I would click on Ahmet. Go figure I'd get a phone call to interrupt me again. I swear, when I make videos, there must be some kind of link with my phone because all of a sudden I get these darn phone calls all the time. But anyways, so does everyone agree, unless I made a boo-boo here, both Andre, Ahmet are right, I would click check, and it will confirm whether or not I'm right or wrong, okay? Here's another check for understanding in the notes. This one wants the complete factorization. What that means, you're going to break it down completely. So the 6, I hope you agree, is 2 times 3. The x squared is x times x. So the complete factorization, as you can see right there, is C. And then you click check to confirm that you're right. Okay? But now, for the rest of the video, what I'm going to do is go to the actual practice set that I showed you at the beginning of this video. As you can see, here's the title. It's Factor Monomials. And as you can see right here, and guys, the state test is very similar to this. They like to put in extra variables that you have to fill in the blank on. It's not all multiple choice, okay? And that's what you have to get used to. But anyways, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take 21y to the 4. I'm going to go ahead and divide by 7y3. Because whatever's left over is going to be that b, right? Because b is timesing the 7y3 to give me the 21y4. So 21 divided by 7 is 3. y4 over y3 is 4 minus 3, which is y1. So I know I'm going to put in 3y, click check or whatever, and it's going to work. The other way that you could have done it, of course, is just do your mental math. 3 times 7, 21. Y times y3, y4. So you could do it with divide or do it with multiply, basically going backwards. All right? But that's all we're doing, guys. We're just factoring monomials in this practice set. Here's another one. If they give you area, that's 18x cubed in this case, and they tell me one side is 2x squared, the question is, what's the width or the other side? Well, we all know that area is always length times width, right? Sorry, got a little messy there. And so we have the length. So basically what we have is 18x3 somehow has got to be 2x squared times whatever that width w is. Now again, I'm going to do it the way I showed you before. How about we divide both sides by 2x squared? And whatever I get here is going to be w, right? So 18 divided by 2 is 9, so you type that in there. And x3 divided by x2, 3 minus 2, is x or x1. And again, notice I had to type it in. It wasn't multiple choice. And that's one of the things you have to get used to on the state test again. So you click check, it would work. Okay? And I think I'll just do one more here. And then we'll talk about a few other things to finish up the video. But anyways, if you notice up here, it says Fernando factored 45y6 this way. Now let's see if he's correct. 9 times 5 is 45. y3 times y3 is y6. Good job, Fernando. Salma decided to do it this way. 3 times 15, again, is 45. Y times y5, remember 1 plus 5 is y6. So both of them were correct. So you would click both Fernando and Salma, right? And you'd click check and it would work. All right? And each of these practice sessions, some of you already know, but most of you don't, there's only 3 to 4 problems you have to do in a row correctly before it lets you move on. It'll give you a few other extra problems. It'll give you hints, okay? And guys, you don't have to get 100%. You know, I just want you to go through and try. Try to get, at least most of them right. It's awesome if you get 100%. But the whole point is it's okay to make some mistakes. Learn from those mistakes, though, and correct yourself, okay? I need you to do that. I need you to learn to be a more independent learner, since unfortunately, law says I can't teach you right now. We're stuck at home. We're not in the classroom. So you have to do a little bit more on your own, bottom line. Okay, so I actually went ahead and did one more, and I did get 4 out of 4 right, as you can see. Makes me feel good to know I'm smart, right? And what I did, of course, was this right down here, guys. Okay? I showed you the factoring monomial notes, and then, of course, I just walked you through most of that practice session right there. Okay? And the other thing I want to show you is right down here, you would click next lesson. And what it automatically does is start the video that shows up, because every section always has at least one video to start it out with, right? But guys, remember, you don't have to watch the video and bore yourself with that, unless you want to. I recommend you focus on the notes and you focus on the practice problems. If you just do those 2 things, guys, I'll be totally happy. And you will learn. You'll learn quite a bit on your own with little help from me. Okay? Know that I'll just keep making videos, at least 1 or 2 every day, because frankly, I'm bored. And my wife is starting to drive me nuts already. So I need excuses to do something else. Okay? But anyways, that being said, guys, I hope you got something out of this video. Please keep grinding through Khan Academy. You'll be surprised how much you can learn here if you give yourself a chance and believe in yourself. Okay? So I'll see you around, guys.